Well, I've got to let it all go. I've got to hang it all up. I realize there are problems with what I've done. And the whole thing was intended to be to present problems, you know, to be analyzed. The whole thing was to demonstrate something. It was to be an example of something, not an example to follow, but an example of what not to do. In the future, I may repackage some of this stuff. I may resituate it. I may sink it into some other context in some form or fashion. These may be mere sketches. I'm finishing up some books. I may draw a comic book or two. There's a lot I could do, but I think it's got to be, it's got to be more appealing. I've got to be able to reach a larger audience. And I just, I've looked at, what I've done, and it's in a grander context. It's just imbalanced, and I have to preserve, some of my nobility, and I have to be willing to be folded away to some extent. I don't want to unravel and explode into this big light show, even if it does illuminate some things. I don't. That's not right, and that's what they wanted. They wanted, they felt like human sacrifice was acceptable. It is not, and even so, I'm willing to forgive a little bit. I think the point has been made fairly well, and it's not that I won't deal in the subject matter. It's just going to be done in the proper way, and in maybe somewhat of an indirect way. And I really don't have time or the inclination to go after individual people, and I'm just trying to. I'm going to shed light on the tactics and the and how it all works, and and always provide some kind of solutions. Some real solutions. I'm going to continue naturally. I got to continue on in that direction, and you're just going to have to keep your eyes peeled, and it's going to be just very. The stuff I do is going to be so artfully constructed, and it's going to have such a lot of depth to it, even though it is perhaps some of it is an allegory in some form or fashion, But I just need to reach a larger audience, and it needs to have a bigger value than just something so narrow, And so that's why I'm for now I'm shutting down my channel. You won't see any uploads from me for a while, but stay tuned. I mean, some things may be coming back up, and you may see some new material from me. You might also see some older material, stuff that I had to take down because I was in fear for my life. Maybe they're just trying to ruin me. Maybe they're just trying to ruin me, and that's all this is. But I'm still set in a vulnerable state, and I just need to focus in and improve my situation, and I cannot do that while I'm struggling to report on the latest degradations that I've suffered, and I cannot endure this. I cannot, and I don't think it's right. I don't think it's wise. I just don't think it makes a lot of sense. So gotta shut it down. Gotta shut it down. Yeah, there's so much else. There's so much else that I need to produce, and there's so much else, and I'm willing to forgive, and I'm willing to. Those offers, it still stands, and I'm not going to read into anything too much, and I'll treat it just as a preliminary conversation, you know. Please don't put off talking to me. Please don't put off talking to me. I really feel like, I again and again, your voice, cried out to me over the years. I saw you. I knew you. I've seen you before. I knew you. You tried to save me, but there's this curiosity, that's in the pursuit of power, with me. You know, I have enough intelligence to work with, and I need to preserve myself. So that's what this, and I need to help you come what may. I need to help you. I need to deal with the situation, you know. So please, Dania, please. I've seen how I've seen how things go. I've seen how things go. I don't know. I don't know what to think. 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 I've been trying to take the long view. I've been trying to take the long view. Amidst all these people who take this, to have this low horizon, That's the story of my life. That's the story of my life. Would you help me, please? Would you help me? Well, thank you for watching, and you will hear more from me in the future.